Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Ready, set.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
You get block 61. Match box. Ready.
First down, and they stick with Oakland.
That's the one.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Ready to break.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
General West.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off at his own 47. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Right there, 54 Mike. Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Mike's 54. Mike 54.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Here we go. Squeeze. Watch the touch.
He may try and run for this.
Go. It's run.
16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
Ready. 55 to Mike. Check. 55 to Mike. I'm coming after you.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Get him, boy.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch 54. I know he ain't got it. Watch safety creep. Creeping. Safety's creeping. 22, jet, bomber. 22, jet, bomber. Go.
Hey, 1-7. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Let's go, defense.
Here's Jackson to throw. Got a man open. It's Ross. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 15 on it.
And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
Let's go.
It's a first down following a gain of 3.
Well, when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
Here we go. Set. 6 to Pittsburgh. We own them. We own them. He's out. He's checking. Zoom.
Watch out. Zip.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Run to the ball.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Blue down. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Check 9.
Get a roll. West. High 7.
Go. 55. Mike 55.
Focus, defense, focus.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson escaping the pressure right. He'll run it.
Going nowhere.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Go. Motion. Shit.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 7 on the year. The Raiders push further out in front. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
There we go. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Come on,
An
set.
incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
X3. 2X, hit it.
To throw again. Eason. He'll get this to Eckler. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Eason. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you at important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up the 1st down.
This is a counter play. Eckler. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. The sack there by J.J. Watt. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum.
It's caught at the 10. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Odell Beckham with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. As they're now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
You ain't going nowhere. Hey, check 24. Deuce. 6 guys. Go, run.
The quarterback run good for 10 that time, but it does lead to a third down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
66, pull it, half, to you.
Under 10. 10. Mike's 54.
This time Jackson will throw it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error. It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Ready, 50, plant.
50. Hey, watch the slant.
Get it.
To throw on second down, Eason. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Okay, break.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Move.
Right here. Hey, check Mike 50.
Big River.
Operating from the gun. Eason. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Here I come. Right there. 54. Right there.
From the gun, Jackson forced out to his left. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Mike, 55. Check. Short. Mike. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 9th touchdown of the season as the Ravens push further out in front. That was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the ground, it's Eckler. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
You got it.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Push him back. Once
more, here's Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Eason. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Okay, ready?
So
Pilot,
in
64,
Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw on 2nd down, Eason. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Yeah, baby! Yeah!
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And his throw here is incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
Check, crunch.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. 31 yards on the punt there.
Let's go, baby.
And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Their own 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The Charger drive about to get going. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need this.
Odell Beckham Jr., the 20, 10, and he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. The try here for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Next to score, Ravens 31, Chargers 28.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
The Ravens take over first
Let's go.
and 10
Let's go. Let's go.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Therapy after this.
Yo, we got it. 49's the mic. Watch 49.
And what's the ball?
Check 4.
Okay. Delta. Oh! Run.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
On the double. 59's Mike. Check, 59. Here we go. Check 99. Check 99. Haywood. Mike's 59. Here we go.
Big edge.
Go. Under crunch.
Watch the
He can run for it, and he will. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right right call. 1st and 10.
They're probably about one big play from getting into field goal range. I'd go with a 2-deep coverage. Make sure my safeties are back to cover all of the field deep.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Let's go.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for Baltimore, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, the perfect season was apparently not meant to be as they drop to 7-1. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.